goodbye to everybody. I had a lot of fun telling everybody how he sent the Admiral up the river without a paddle, so I figured if he was going to be hanging out some more, he needed his own paddle, so Richard Fairbanks graciously made a paddle, and we had it engraved so we can always say he's got his paddle now. I'm still smiling. 2 years ago, I took the oath of office in front of all our past Commodores, and it was a proud moment I will never forget, because to me it symbolized the wisdom of the past, the leadership of the present, and the hopes and dreams of our future. Tonight, I now become that wisdom of the past, and I wish the very best to our leaders of today as they now chart our future course. Every Commodore would like to leave office hoping that they left it just a little bit better than before. And I feel good about all the accomplishments our members have achieved during the past 2 years. I asked you to embrace the philosophy to dream of things that never were and to ask why not. You did embrace that concept, and I'd like to highlight just a couple of those why nots. As I said a few minutes ago, how many other district Commodores will ever have the opportunity to say that they sent their Admiral up the river without a paddle? The Yukon Coast D2010 trip will stand out to be one of the most historic missions ever performed in the auxiliary. After a year and a half of planning, 6 members journeyed hundreds of miles in 3 riverboats to introduce coasting to many smiling children along the Yukon River route. I thank everyone involved for all your hard work, and especially to my best friend, Joanne Grimaldi, who by virtue of being born and raised in the city of Galena, was able to open doors with the Native communities that we wouldn't have had open to us otherwise. In a speech I gave at the National Conference in Scottsdale, Arizona, I told people there that our members of District 17 had hearts as big as the state that they represent. And this why not proves it. Why not gather up some Christmas presents and send them to some of our guardians stationed in some of the most remote areas of Alaska, such as St. Paul, Attu, and Port Clarence. The smiles on the faces of those guardians and the happiness and joy they displayed showed the caring that D17 Auxiliary has for our Coast Guard family when they are so far away from home on a holiday. The gift of sharing is always a wonderful feeling, and you, the members, made that happen. We've shared many ups and downs together. We lost a wonderful Commodore, and I lost a good friend with the passing of Commodore Jim Kennedy. I know he is watching over us and smiling at all we have accomplished thus far. He's up there wearing his Alaskan uniform, and I can tell you, you'll never find it in Chapter 10 of the Ox Manual. Jim's Alaskan uniform was always a plaid shirt, suspenders, and blue jeans. I'll miss him, and I'll miss his mischievous smile, but I know he's watching over us. The success of this great organization is due to the hard work and commitment of many auxiliarists in District 17, from the dedicated staff at our DIROC's office in Juneau, who work on a day-to-day basis to assist the membership, to the hundreds of volunteers who go out and perform the multitude of missions asked of them. You are the heart and soul of all that is great in our district. Your energy, your passion, your commitment to your friends and neighbors shine through in everything that you do. There are so many people to thank, the list is just so long. But I want each and every one of you to know that I appreciate all that you have done. Sometimes thank you just doesn't seem like enough. But gratitude is when memory is stored in the heart and not in the mind. And the memories of the past 2 years will always be stored in my heart, and I will be forever grateful for your efforts on behalf of our district. This is my last Commodore message to you as my term expires, and serving as your Commodore has been the greatest honor one could ever imagine. I have benefited personally and professionally from the opportunity to serve all of you. But as one chapter closes, another one opens. As of November 1st, 2010, I took on a new opportunity as Deputy National Commodore for Force Readiness in PAC area. But I can honestly say that were it not for the leadership experiences and opportunities right here at home, I wouldn't be where I am right now. I'd like to leave you with this thought. There are two titles that I carry that I'll always be proud to have. One title I've carried for 44 years, and that is Mrs. Rusty Scholle. The other title is an auxiliary title that identifies who I am and where my roots are. I'm a very proud member of the Fairbanks Flotilla in Division III in District 17, and I will always be honored to carry that title wherever I go. The moose milk recipe has been transferred as protocol dictates, and Commodore Roy Stoddard is now at the helm to chart our course to a future. To all of you and to the entire Coast Guard family, I say thank you for all you do, for our nation, for our great state of Alaska, for each other. God bless all of you and safe journey in all your future endeavors, and fair winds and following seas. Semper Paratus. Thank you.